TWR presents your daily video with the best market news, signals, and alerts. TWR simply is your one-stop shop. TWR Tweaky Tuesday. Before we get started, I wanted to let you guys know that we are starting up our next part of the $500 to $5,000 challenge. Now listen, this is open to any TWR market warrior, and what we're going to do is we're going to take $500 and flip it in a slow and steady way to $5,000. All you have to do is be a member of a TWR platform. We're going to start this Thursday, 17 August 2023. And the reason is we want to grow our portfolio, we want to grow our knowledge, and we also want to build those skills in trading. So all you need to have this is you need to be part of Traders War Room. You need to have the ability to trade options, and you need $500 to start. Guys, the link is in the description to join TWR platforms. Let's go to war, and I hope to see you there.
In the Traders War Room, warring with the market every day. We on Zoom, never gonna quit. Ain't no way we gonna lose. I done made a profit and it's way before noon.
Stay tuned at the end for upcoming products and services. Market news. So we're looking at a little bit of downward pressure. However, expect flashes of relief rallies that push sharply up with more extensive downtrending. Usually will probably happen over the night and the weekend where we see the gaps. Watch this one for the bounce, as this has been beat up, and this is pretty decent news that could act as a catalyst to shoot this back up $5 or $10. So I could see Tesla definitely bouncing from current levels because it's been beat up here recently. With Lyft getting a nice little push today, I could see Uber getting some sympathy trade, especially with them having the lion's share of the market space. So look for Uber to probably push up here over the next couple of days, if not into next week. Market trends. So the market is looking bearish. Your leader is DIA. Hottest sector is healthcare. Worst sector was energy. Top stock was NVO. And your worst stock was PayPal. Watch this for the rebound. When you look at the landscape of how the S&P was today, you can understand why it was pretty much a bloody mess. I mean, hardly anything was green. There was pockets of green and a few things were making some money, but pretty much overall, everything was just on a downward trend. Surprisingly enough, when a lot of things are bloody red and of the big names, the penny stock market is hopping. So watch out for more of these penny stock names popping and locking. And sometimes you can catch these ones like this. Does that look like anything we know? Well, a lot of times, sometimes when these penny stocks are close to a bigger name, people will mistakenly put them in and they ride on volume, and then you can ride these things up. It's one of those phenomenons, but they can sometimes be lucrative. Now, even though some of these top losers right there that are 70% bombs, right? They're penny stocks. Watch these for a little bit of pushback up to the upside, specifically in the pre-market and the after hours, because when things do the knee jerk like that, a lot of times you'll get a nice little pushback up, and you can catch these and ride these for some decent momentum. Now, on these other ones down here, like HE and SE, we're looking for a significant pushback to the upside. And it may not be today, but definitely when you see bigger stocks like this drop 30 to 35%, stuff like that, usually you'll catch a nice 3 to 5% knee jerk to the upside based off of just some overwhelming overreaction. Now, what we're seeing with sector rotations is we're starting to see downtrending happening on a wide spectrum, specifically energy and technology. But what we want to pay attention to is other sectors that have been beat up. When we start to see them kind of trending to the upside, we may want to ride those a little bit because we want to follow the flow of big money and the trend while it lasts, and then come back into the other sectors where the money starts bouncing around with higher volume. And when we look at the sector performance on a bar graph, we notice healthcare was by far the best performing, and it still was extremely red. Energy and financials were very much terrible today. Financials really got a bad rap today with the downgrading that happened on a large spectrum with specifically the larger banks. Now here's your upcoming earnings to close out the week. Things in the green boxes have my attention, specifically Target and Walmart. I'm really interested to see those and how the retail sector will be affected. TJX is a good indicator as well. JD.com will be interested to see how the China sector, specifically in the tech and kind of, the Amazon type of area is. Cisco will be good with the technology, Tapestry, Ross, just a few good ones that are really giving us an understanding of how technology and retail is kind of trending. Stocks that I like. Here's how the charts will be set up. Purple is the battle zone area. Blue is the high target area. Red is the low target area. And if I have some other in-between areas, I'll usually put them in orange. All right, so Target is going to report, and this can really give some idea into the retail sector. Kind of been consolidating here recently, and I do think that they're going to struggle, and we'll probably see the leg to the downside. The only saving grace for Target. It hasn't been this cheap since 2020. Still bullish on Walmart. I think we go ahead and push higher. It's sitting at the battle zone, been sitting there for a while. I think it's a good break to the upside. I like Cisco for a push to the upside. It's very consistent and it's very slow and steady. So even if it takes a little bit of a tumble, it won't be by much, and it'll definitely bounce and continue its ascent to the up. TWR Free Trade Alert. We're going to look for this trade on Cisco, that $55 call, pushing out into September. We want to get this between 65 and 75, and definitely we like the delta, we like the theta, and the volume will probably start kicking up a little bit once we get into the market day tomorrow. SE is primed for a little bit more of a downward trend and then a nice bounce from such a knee-jerk reaction. So let's look for the play to the upside after a little bit of a drop continuation and then a sharp bounce. Kava doing nice. It's a new IPO. Big outside bar. Did well on earnings. I like this for continuation to the upside. Lily, it's been on a tear, but everything that goes up has to come down. So just a matter of time before we lose some of that steam and we come down to retest some of these lower levels after an extreme bump from the 400s all the way up into the 5s. So I wouldn't be surprised if we go retest those 530s and 525s. Tesla, you have a sharp descending channel, which is a prime candidate for a nice sharp bounce recovery. Now, I'm not saying it won't go down from here, but we're definitely due for a nice little recovery. And with some volume, this thing could easily push and go retest back up to the 250s before its next leg down. And SPY, we have a descending wedge as well, kind of broadening out. I do like this one to see and hold support here as long as we stay kind of consistent with our trend that we got going on. we probably get a bounce from here and start to go retest some of those higher levels. I like to see this go bounce back and start attacking that 450 to see if we truly are going to stay at the 440s or if we can go higher from here on some sentiment. Upcoming products and services. Quit wasting money that's not making money and join TWR today. We cover it all at Traders War Room, whether you're looking for stocks, options, futures, Forex, crypto, or even sports betting, or you want real-time alerts, live trading, algo signals, or even if you just want to be part of a community of like-minded investors to grow, learn, and share together as a team. Something for everyone, every budget, and every style. Join TWR today and trade with the bulls. Traders War Room is your one-stop shop. Try our TWR one-to-one mentoring. Does the market have you feeling like this, or wanting to rip your hair out while you watch your account dwindle? If that's you, then Traders War Room has you covered. Our one-to-ones focus on you as a trader or investor. The Zoom session connects you with a TWR professional. Whether we're covering charts, developing a plan of attack, or being strategic and deep diving on the how, why, and execution of trade plans. TWR one-to-ones will give you the confidence to attack, conquer, destroy, and make the market bend the knee in 2023. Join TWR and bow to no one. Book your session today. The link is in the description or on the website at traderswarroom.com. Let's go to war. The market is our war zone and stocks are the battle. Join TWR and let's go to war.
Pops, he a analyst, a veteran, and we ain't hating on them other dudes we better than. I was down and then I learned about leveraging, and after that I ain't never went red again. Green, right? It ain't bad, it just seemed like something wrong with you if you say we ain't tight. Get in and get out before you think twice. Let's have a toast, you bring the drinks and I'll bring ice. Defeat's nice in the Traders War Room. What you wanna do in the Traders War Room?